I heard you calling my name today. I heard you saying a little prayer to me. Hey, what's up? It's Jack. I'm back here again. It is 10 o'clock, and up next, I've got a session tonight with Rozario. I hope I'm saying that right. The session starts at 10:35, I believe. Let me go ahead and get loaded on that session. This is our session with Rozario last night. I'm gonna just make sure that we're set up for the session and like ready to go as soon as it starts. So 10:35, we will go ahead and hit join live stream, enter a room, join live stream, and then cool, my camera's there. And once again, we got that kind of washed out look that I've had in the past. So let's go into our Cam Hub software. Looks like it's actually loaded and open. Configure Cam Hub. We should be able to open this real quick. Oh no, what is it doing? Why are you taking me to settings? Don't say settings. Just go to Cam Hub. Open the Cam Hub. Come, there it is. Hey, okay. We open the system preferences later, and here's our video. Wow, it keeps glitching out like that. It's kind of crazy. Also, we're looking very blue. I think that's okay because oh, I didn't change that filter off. I added in the new thing, but I didn't turn it off here. We need to do color correction. Kill the color correction. That looks better now. And we will hit save on my project file just to make sure our streaming settings are right in the future. Yeah, it's interesting. See how it looks washed out like that? I'll get into another stream, but oh, don't freeze up on me totally. Please don't freeze up on me totally. We're gonna lose the stream. Oh no. Okay, cool. I think we're good. But yeah, so let's fix this Cam Hub stuff real quick. Usually it's like what is it? Is it 40? 45? I feel like it's less than that. I think it's maybe 40, and then this goes up to like 60. Oh, that's not right at all. About 45. That looks a little better. Man, my computer... Can I actually change the brightness on my computer screen down here right now? That's bizarre. What is the deal? Is that Cam Hub taking over my screen? What am I looking at here? Macintosh. What the hey? Dark mode is on. Oh my god. Okay, well, I don't know what's happening, but up here it looks good. So I think that's fine, 60%, and I think I usually bring this up to about 55% for the color. What is this? You see this line that keeps happening here? I feel like I'm getting some weird digital scanning from my computer over and stuff. I'm not sure what that is. Oh, no, it's gone. Funky. Anyway, we're having some live streaming issues. It looks a little choppy, but that's okay. But cool, there's that. I think that looks fine, 45 and 60. It still looks a little washed out down here on my actual computer screen. But also, my computer screen brightness isn't changing with this brightness. Maybe that's an effect of like having the HDMI plugged in at the same time. But at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. It's just, what matters is what happens up here, I believe. But it's weird that I can't change that. This is not what this live stream is meant to be about. But now I'm obsessed with it, and it's a problem. Display settings, displays. So a little built-in display. Yeah, it's weird I can't change that. Default is this. Oh, interesting, I can actually underscan that. Which is not what I want to do, but yeah. 60 Hz BMD. Shift my built-in display. Yeah, I've never had that happen before. Automatically adjust brightness. No, that's not what I want. True tone. That's not going to do anything. Color LCD. Color profiles. Color LCD. Yeah. Weird. Because, yeah, it feels... The screen looks dark to me right now. Effects off. Huh. Something feels off, but it's all good. We'll leave this as it is. Can we go up the brightness a little bit more? See, that's looking too punchy now, right? That's probably about good right there. So let's kill this. Cool. Now we're back to here. Now can I change my brightness? No, I can't. Crazy. But that looks good. I like that. That looks fine. Alright, cool. So then instead of join session, we will do launch Muse desktop app. Open Muse, this process. How far are we out? We're 10:07. It's 10:07. Okay, there's my Muse now. I swear I look washed out here. It looks fine up here. Do you see two mouses there? I feel like I see two mice there. Am I crazy? I think I'm going crazy, guys. I think I am going crazy. Let me look here. Oh yeah, it's happening here too. Like if I go full screen with this, I think my capture is not working as good as it should. But yeah, it is what it is. Brightness is too high now on that. I can definitely tell. Whatever, it is what it is. But we're cool. We're ready to join the session whenever she is ready. Let's go ahead and make that full screen as well. So we've got a full screen of that, and then I've got my full screen Chrome here, and then I've got my full screen, so then let's get out of this. We don't need that anymore. That session's ready, and then we can go here. What I want to do is I want to check out Ali and her stuff so we can kind of get a feel for her style and what she does. I will be honest, I would have liked to have booked Claire again, only because I've worked with Claire, but Claire is very hard to book. What am I trying to say? She's hard to book. Clearly, she's very good at what she does. Just hard to get in with her, I guess. But anyway, I saw Ali's stuff and I was like, oh, Ali sounds really good. So let's check out Ali's stuff. That's Ali Rozario. Ali's a highly talented, powerful singer with strong musical background, 15 years professional experience blending jazz, soul, pop. She's been actively performing and writing in the Malaysian scene, including appearances at big venues and collaborating with artists like Yang Arif. Super cool. Vocal range: chest voice, belt mix. Her chest voice / her belting mix is anywhere from an E3 to an E5. Mixed voice from an F sharp 5 up to F sharp 5. Head voice up to C6. Oh, she's got whistle notes. Dang, the A flat 6 whistle note. Dang, that's pretty cool. Let's check out her glimpse into her sessions. This is like a session she's done in the past.
It's fascinating to me how easily you can just transition between these things. A completely different vocal line in 3 different registers or keys or whatever they're called. It's like magic, man. It is. It's magical. It's crazy.
No more wishing, no more hoping, 'cause the gate is no open. Devil, you lose control. So let them go, let my people go.
Ooh, girl, your voice, you are killing it.
Ba-de-ya, 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 ba-de-ya.
Very cool. Very cool. Well, let's check out her studio tour. Here we go. Here's her setup.
Hi, my name is Ali. I'm a singer at Musiversal and I'm based in Malaysia. Join me for a tour of my home studio. This is what my workspace looks like. Here are my MacBook and my Yamaha PS5 speakers.
Yep,
this is my audio interface. This is a Shure SM58 Blue and Core 200.
Core 200 sounds
This
good.
is my
There
Bluebird
it is.
cell microphone. It was a gift from my husband.
Nice.
He gave it to me and said, now you can start your small studio and
That's right.
shine.
What a guy.
And this is an HG-D5. This is my piano. I always like to use it to help figure out vocal harmonies. This is my Innovation 49 SL MK3. This is a picture of my favorite jazz singer. This is a picture of my daughter and me. She is my biggest motivation to do better every day.
Nice, very cool. I love that. I had this Bluebird mic back in the day, and I lost it. I have no idea where it went. I don't know. I thought I took it to my friend Ross's house over in Illinois, and I hit him up, and he said, "No, it's not here." This mic just disappeared on me, and I have really distinct memories of how that mic sounded, and I've wanted to buy it again. I don't think it's what I need nowadays, but I remember getting a certain sound from it that I've just not been able to capture again. But it might be, rose tinted glasses, that type of thing, whatever. I think I paid like $300 for it for back in the day. But I've been very happy with this donated SM7B from my good friend Dave Rosen out at Vets on Set and Absolute Media Labs. This has served me well. I never thought that this would work out. Eventually, I hope to transition into a Bach 251. That is my dream mic. I got to do a tour of Vintage King in LA, and I sang through, I think, 12 or 14 different, really high-end microphones, and the Bach 251, the Universal Audio variant of it, absolutely just won hands down. And the guy said the same. He's like, the way that your voice is, like that, like I would have thought. I think he thought it was gonna be U87, U87 at first, but then he's like, once he started hearing it, and then once that came up, he's like, oh my god, there's something about the high end that it pulls out of my voice that was just super cool that I've not heard since then. But it's like a $6,000 mic, so I'm not buying it anytime soon. This sounds just fine. But yeah, anyway, super cool stuff. I'm excited for this. The only regret I have is that I don't have more cool stuff to offer her. I haven't had a lot of like opportunities for other vocalists on this record. Obviously, I'm the primary vocalist, and it's my vision. I have to go perform it live, so I wasn't super interested in bringing on like any like super guest vocals quite yet. Not yet anyway. It was super awesome to have to do it on the. To have Russ come in and do the screaming vocals on the cover that we did. But I haven't really had a situation like that. But when I had Claire on, that made sense to me because I could hear those harmonies and being in my head. I was like, I can't sing this live. Like this part's not going to happen live. It's going to have to be a backtrack. And I thought if I do a girl's vocal, they can hit the higher notes that I couldn't hit, but also like it would not be as jarring maybe, or maybe it'll be more jarring. I don't know, that it's not my voice, but it seems more intentional maybe, that it's clearly a different vocalist, and not me. It's, not singing a part I shouldn't be singing. Who knows? I don't know. But and then there was a part in that song that I thought I could hear Claire singing on, and I thought, well, let me book Ali for that. And then I couldn't remember what the part was. Like I think it was some oohs and ahs type stuff, whatever. But like I don't really remember. And then yesterday I was working with Rozario on "Existence is Flawed," and I started hearing the backup vocals for that, which I didn't actually have backup vocals for that. So what we're going to do today, and I can show you the song. This is the song we're going to do, "Existence is Flawed," and I'll show you the part that I'm planning on having her try to do, unless she's got any cooler ideas. This is probably way too loud. There we go. Okay, so her part's gonna start about 210. So it's after the second chorus. Would you choose the warmth of my outstretched arms or the fire eternal? No, the fire eternal. Misinterpret my words. Repent, or be blotted from my book. Something like that. Hopefully not that poorly. But I thought that part of the song is the sort of the, I wouldn't say it's the crux of the song, but it's definitely like that's the moment. That is like the whole song is ask these questions or pose these scenarios, and then here's the turn. And so I really thought like it would be probably better if I could get another singer around that and just stack harmonies on there. Obviously I could do it kind of, but I think I gave it a shot early on and I just didn't like what I was able to come up with. And so because I couldn't remember what I was going to do with the other song, I thought, well, I booked Ali, might as well try something. So, because this part feels a little empty with just my voice. The fire eternally burning, a universe you'll observe, but you misinterpret my words. Repent or be blotted from my book. So I feel like with my single voice there on its own, it kind of feels a little empty. You can hear that I've got like a choir sound in there. I think that's like a mellotron choir. So it's got kind of an old school feel, which I like. But I really think that it could be interesting with another vocalist. But the note I gave her was like, this is kind of the main section I want to focus on. But I'd love to hear your thoughts and see if there's anything that sparks your ear that you think would find interesting. Because we got 45 minutes. I don't know if we use the whole time. Maybe we just do big stack harmonies here. I don't know. I think it'll depend on. I don't know. Does the song speak to her at all? And I don't know. I'm nervous it might not. Her style as indicated by her bio, and kind of the stuff she was doing was more, you know, jazz and soul, a little bit of pop. I don't know if I'd call this, I definitely wouldn't call it jazz. I don't think I would call it soul really. Maybe it's a little bit of pop, but I don't know. So this might not speak to her whatsoever. This might be totally not in her wheelhouse of interest. And so we'll see. If something sparks creatively, that'd be cool. If not, that's totally fine too. I basically, you know, I only have a couple days left in the month, and I had some sessions open, and she was one of the few. I don't want to say she was like a last pick, but I didn't have a ton of options. But it doesn't matter. All the Musiversal people I've worked with have been really great, and so yeah, this is kind of like a Hail Mary try, where I'm just like, oh yeah, I mean, they've all been good. Might as well try something. Might as well use my, you know, last days of credits towards something. So I'm excited to see how this goes. I think it's got the potential to be cool. We're at 10:18. Give me just a second. I'm gonna set a clock up here for 10:34, just so I can see the countdown up here on my meter. Is that right? Did I do that correctly? No. I want this to be 10:34. Sorry, 10:34. And this should have been 10. That's fine. Cool. There's that. Now I've got a countdown. Cool. So we got 15 minutes until... Wow, I started the stream way too early. Usually I start these streams right before the sessions. Do we really have 15 minutes before the session starts? It's 10:18. Yeah, 10:35. I guess that makes sense. Well, dang. I don't know what to do for whole 15 minutes. Let's look at... Well, first of all, let me fix this. Let's put this over here. That's there. This is here. And then let's pull up... What do we want to pull up here? Probably Logic. And let's check out the drums. Maybe that's what we'll do. So last night, if you had joined or watched, I had Rozario Paris back on the show, and we were doing Existence is Flawed drums. And oh boy, don't tell me I lost that file already. Hold on. Let me go to Open Existing. The Journey Home, Alpha Oblivion, drum setup. Oh no, okay, there it is. It just got put at the bottom for some reason. Existence is Flawed drum recording, right? Surely that's the one I just made. That was tonight, 9:20. Okay, how's that 4 gigs already? I guess they're all kind of big. These are destroying my computer files, by the way. Cool, that looks right. All right, yeah, so I'm excited to hear this because I actually haven't heard this yet. Let me just make sure my Logic is set up for my audio interface. Output device, let's just set it that. Good, nice. Yeah, I just put the drum tracks in because I thought I was going to try and do a quick mix for her with the right drum tracks, but it doesn't matter. The reference track with the reference drum sounds fine. But I have them in here now so we can take a listen, and they were starting to sound pretty good. Now that we've kind of set a baseline for his drum sound, and I went through that last night, I believe, or earlier today actually. If you go back and watch the episode before this, that episode was called Song Mixing Live. So if you go to Grand Kitten and you go to the live page here, I wonder if there's a way to make the live page the first page, because obviously this is mostly a live channel. But this session I did earlier today is song mixing. Sorry. So here we're kind of getting the end mastering and stuff. Mastering. But this kind of goes through my whole chain. I go through all the buses for the drum buses and my choices for like how I section off the toms and snare and the kick. But I go through his whole kind of drum setup and how I'm currently mixing his drum setup, if that makes sense. So that was cool. So if you go back and watch that, you can see that. But this here is that now. And so now that I kind of have that as a base template, I can kind of copy and paste those templates and then drag and drop the new files I get from him in. And I'm hoping I can do the same with Mark's setup too. Once we get Mark's drums recorded, this should be a pretty good template for that. Obviously, some things will have to change. It won't be exact. We're using a little bit different mics, obviously different drums. But you know, it's a good closed template where I think I can kind of copy and paste this from here on out. Hopefully, we'll see. I don't know. But let's take a listen to his drums on this track. Those are not the correct drums for this track. Oh my gosh, did I screw myself? And this says Existence is Flawed. Did I not save? Did I quit out of that before I saved? There's no way, right? Okay, hold on. Let me see if I accidentally did it into Alpha Oblivion, right? Alpha Oblivion drum recording. Close. I mean, at this point, yeah, save, whatever. I don't know. I totally might have screwed myself here. That says Alpha Oblivion. That says the Journey Home. That says Alpha Oblivion. That says the Journey Home. So this is definitely Alpha Oblivion. Okay, that's definitely Alpha Oblivion, right? I think I just didn't save it or something. I don't know, man. I've been screwed by this a couple times now. If I go to the Journey Home drum recording, close this, save this, whatever. Just make sure the Journey Home is the Journey Home. Oh my God, it's not. This is, oh. There's no way. I think I just deleted everything. Because, like, I completely just deleted everything. And I can't undo it because I already saved it. That's crazy. Are you kidding me? Oh, man. Well, I got to go back and completely redo the mix and the drum editing. Oh my God, the drum editing for, there's no way. Do I have history? Project alternative, there's no project alternatives, project management, project settings. Like there is no history on this. Like I've deleted and saved. No alternative, edit alternative. This is what I get for moving fast. If I go to open, I have Alpha Oblivion drum recording setup, which that was just getting stuff set up for the drum recording. God, I'm going to have to re-edit all of that. Are you kidding me? That was one of the hardest ones to edit too. This is actual existence is flawed. This is exact. See, that's the problem. This existence is flawed. I think this was the copy and paste that I was supposed to be using. And this is actually just Alpha Oblivion. This is the track I was supposed to be using, and I don't even know how I got to the I could have swore I opened up Alpha Existence is Flawed, but apparently I opened up the Journey Home, and holy crap! All right, well that sucks. I just lost like 5 days worth of work basically. Oh, F my life. All right, well this is the drums for Existence is Flawed. Can't believe I did that.
I heard you calling my name today. I heard you saying a little prayer to me. I saw you looking up for a sign to see. Just don't work that way. Come lay your burdens at my door. Trade in your pain for my love. Let me shower you with blessings you've not known. Surrender your heart, give up who you are. Follow me out of the dark. Just call my name and be saved. Everything that's wrong inside you will change if you glorify my name. Would you receive my grace? I found you with outstretched arms, staring at the sky, searching for me. I heard you crying out as loud as you could scream. I watched you lose your faith, turn your back away from me. But searching for an answer will never bring you what you need. You've got to commit your life to spread the news. Give up your selfish pursuits. Fulfill the void with dedication unto me. Surrender your soul, your pain will dissolve. Don't let the doubt grip into your heart. The choice has always been yours. Would you choose the warmth of my outstretched arms, or the fire eternal? The fire eternally burning. You
think this is one of the ones he played it a little bit safe on. There were a couple versions of this. This is take 7, but I think it was like take 3 or maybe it's I think it's take 5 or 6, maybe 5 sounds right, where he was finally kind of like really, you know, honing it in and finding it, and it was getting really good. Nice. I think it's good. Boy, I'll tell you what. Oh my God. I can't, I wish I could go back. The amount of stuff I was deleting I told myself not to, and I was like, no, it's fine. This is the one. I deleted everything. And like the amount of drum editing I did. No, I don't know. Usually if you go back to it second time, you'll kind of start to remember what you did. But what I don't know is I don't remember what takes I used and that kind of stuff. And I had to splice a lot of stuff in, like, because there was a lot of parts from this that didn't work, parts from this that I had to move over. Oh my God, I can't tell you the amount of work I just lost. I spent days on that. I think I've been working on that since like Monday, maybe. No, since like Friday of last week, I think, to be honest. Because I think I finally started getting to a decent mix on like Tuesday. But I kept the list of notes I have from like editing that song was crazy too. I really hope that like the mix is right and like I've kind of got the drum mix down at this point, so that's not as hard to deal with again. I think that's all I got to deal with. I just got to deal with cutting and pasting it again and kind of like figuring out like how I want to cut and paste it. That's gonna be that's a bummer. That's a heck of a loss, but it is what it is. Anyway, focus on the task at hand. It's not a big deal. It's not a loss. You still got all the tracks, and even if I lost all of the tracks, it wouldn't matter because I could record it all again because I'm the person who wrote it. It wouldn't even matter. I'd lose some of the performances, but at this point, like I think it kind of sucked to lose the bass performance. The bass is probably the one thing I don't lock in the most because I don't have to play it live. When I'm playing bass and recording bass, I just try to have as much fun as possible and try to just jam it. You know what I mean? I wonder if that exists on the channel. I feel like it does. If I go back into some of the old sessions, you go to the live page, existences. I would go back to. We're looking for Existence's Flawed tracks. And this one was recorded. Starts with Judas, Existence is Flawed, bass tracks. Here we go. Let's see if this exists. Yes. I feel like I'm learning it. Am I relearning it here? Maybe? What's he doing? What's he doing, guys? I mean, this is cool, right? Like, this is literally me figuring out this song from scratch. How often you get to watch that live? Ever? Does anyone do that live? It's not just me performing the song. This is me figuring out the song, figuring out what the part's gonna be, everything, the whole creative process. We're gonna record, bro? You gonna record? Oh, bringing in the acoustic to figure out what the part is, probably. This is actually kind of cool. So I'm trying to figure out what the melody is and where the notes are, so I can basically mimic this part on bass. How much time we got? We got 1 minute and 45 seconds till we join the stream. So we're running out of time here. Come on, Jack, get to a recording. Okay, cool. So I've figured out what the thing is. Look at that. Because we're gonna mimic some of that in the bass part. Very cool. I think it's cool. Some people think like, why is this guitar player playing bass? And that's okay. All right, enough of this. Had enough of this. Let's get back to here, and let's get back over to here. So I think what I want to do now is pop this here, and we're going to move this over to my Logic session. We'll do like this, probably makes the most sense. We'll do this over here in case I need to actually adjust any of the sound settings. Hopefully everything works out and it's okay. I'm going to go ahead and, what is it? We got 54 seconds, is that correct? 10, oh, I think I set it for 10:44, so technically I've got 2 minutes left. So we still have a minute and 47 seconds. So what else? Let's check out her vocals here. This is probably way too loud.
Let them be vain, let them be jealous, let them on their own earth await their own heaven, let them know they will die.
Oh, death and destruction. Death and destruction. Here's her vocals in Russian.
Ночь, надежда обернулась, все как прежде. Мы играли эти роли, перепутали все пароли.
Very nice. You knew what that meant, right? I knew what that meant. Just kidding. I don't know Russian. Changing my clock one more time for the end of this session so I don't overdo it. All right. We're almost there. It's 10:34. Let's jump into this. I'm going to go ahead and join. We're a little bit early, but that's okay. Gonna just check my settings here. Channels 1, 2. That's obviously my mic from the Studio 21st. Good voice goes 40 hertz. The question is, where is my sound settings to listen? I don't know. All right, here we go. Here we go. Oh, make sure we don't have messages. Doesn't look like it. Sometimes if they're running late and stuff, they'll send a message in the message part, but no, we're all good. Just want to double check, make sure I set up to join session. Oh yeah, I put attending. We are all good. Cool. curious to see if I plug this in. Do you end up hearing it through the Musiversal? The Muse app. I've not actually tried this before. I feel like I might have, but... Oh, I think I have to just enable it in my... the universal control. Second, batteries? Batteries might be dead. Oh yeah, I think the batteries are probably dead. We could always go with the non-battery pickup. Surprised I'm not getting it. Oh no, I'm getting volume out of it. It'll probably just die pretty quickly. If I go here and mute this. Turn that down maybe a little bit. You calling my name today. Heard you saying a little word to me. So you looking up for signs you see. I hear faith, it just don't work that way. Come lay your burdens at my door. Trade in your pain for my love. Let me shower you with blessings you've not known. Surrender your heart, give up who you are. Follow me out of the dark. Just call my name and be saved. Everything that's wrong inside you will change if you glorify my name. When you receive my grace, found you with outstretched arms. Just gonna check, make sure I don't have messages. No. No messages. Did I get this right? 10:35. 27th. It's alright, might just be running a little bit late. I am in the right thing. I'm just trying to join live stream here. Session, we're waiting for the host to accept. I mean, I'm definitely in the right session. Oh, hey. Did that work? Oh, I think... Can you hear me? Cool. I need to change my computer sound. 2 seconds. That's interesting. Hey, there you're coming through. How is it going? Good, thanks. Give me just a second. I can't. Oh, there it is. Okay, device settings, MacBook. That's my MacBook Air microphone built in. How do I? So weird. I'm trying to figure out how to change my. Okay, there we go. There's my main settings. So then Musiversal goes to my interface speakers. I'm so sorry. This is silly. That's better.
No worries.
There you are. Hey, how are you? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I'm good.
Good.
No worries, no worries.
Cool.
Okay. Where are you located?
I am based in Indiana. Do you know where Chicago's at least?
Yeah, some.
Yeah, so I'm like 3 hours south of Chicago, basically in Indiana. Terre Haute.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and you're are you based in Malaysia? I saw you like perform in Malaysia and stuff, but I know you sing Russian.
Yeah, I'm based in Malaysia.
Okay.
I live here for about 10 years.
Oh.
No, 9 years.
Okay.
Yes.
But are you from Russia?
Half of me
Okay. Yeah,
from Russia. Yeah, my mom is from Russia and my dad is from Belarus. He's Belarusian Polish. Russian-speaking countries.
Got it.
Yeah, but I don't live there
Okay,
for a long time.
gotcha. I've never really been out of the country. I've been to Canada one time, so I'm slightly ignorant as to what other countries might actually just be Russian speaking.
There are actually many
Okay,
countries that are Russian speaking, because they were under Soviet,
gotcha.
whatever
That makes sense.
happening there. Yeah, so we have even a big community over here in Malaysia, like from Kazakhstan and Uzbekistan and all. But they all have their own language,
Yep.
and they can speak Russian as well. It's I guess it's the same for, like, if you have around you, like around the US, you have countries like Canada and Cuba and all. They all have their own language, but they can speak English anyway, most of
Gotcha.
them.
That makes sense.
Yeah. So yeah, we have those countries like around us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's
But
nice to meet you.
yeah, nice to meet you too. And a nice song.
Thank you.
I've looked into the part that you wanted to have harmony for.
Mhm.
And I'm just curious. Do you want me to harmonize the lyrics, or do you want me to just add something else there, like ooze or
Uh,
other lines?
I'm not gonna lie. I don't know. I had such a weird thing. I had booked a singer for another song for the new album,
Mm-hmm.
and she had done this part, and then there was like another part that I forgot to ask her to do for a completely different song, and so but that session was
Oh,
done, and then I booked you because you were available in like the time window that I had available, and I liked your stuff. Your
okay.
stuff is really good. I was like, oh yeah, she'll mix really well with the other girl. Um, and then I couldn't remember what the part was. Like I scoured through that song. 'Cause I don't get to do this all the time, so it's like this is my off time when I'm not working, right? And I couldn't remember what the
Yeah.
part was. And then last night I was doing a session with Horacio Paris drumming, and it was for this song. And I was like, oh, I feel like I could hear some really cool harmonies here, maybe. And I was like, no, I should keep a stick with this song. Anyway, so at the end of the day, I had the session booked, and I'll be honest, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what my plan was. But I thought this part of the song, at least, this part vocally, lyrically, is kind of, I don't know if the crux of the song is the right word for it, but this is the turn, because lyrically up until this point, you've got this kind of person struggling with their faith, struggling with doubt, struggling with unknowing, and then you have this moment where I grew up in Christian faith, and like one of the things in Christian faith is this idea, there's only a couple ways that you can have your name blotted out of the book of eternal life, and one of those ways is by changing the words of God, which was such a weird thing to me. Like you could murder people, you could do all kinds of horrendous things, but if you'd accepted Christ into your life, you were going to heaven, unless you changed the book or changed any of the words in the book, which always stuck with me. So anyway, I thought it
Yeah.
was an interesting line. And then of course this idea of, will you accept the warmth of my outstretched arms or the fire eternal? That's like another crux of it. So like this turn, and people hate this song because of it, because it's such a pretty song up till then, but then everyone's like, why is that part in there? And they don't get it. That's my struggle. I have struggled with doubt my entire life of knowing what it is. So I thought, my voice by itself, and I tried to harmonize with myself, and I just could never quite find it. And I thought maybe it just needs a different voice in there that mixes in with me, that is also that other voice of doubt in the back of my head, of like resistance, of or maybe it's a reaffirmation of like, no, you're correct. This stuff isn't actually true. It's this other thing. Anyway, so that's what I've got. But I don't
Okay,
know if
that's good.
I'll throw the rest of it back at you. I think there could be some cool stuff to harmonize with it, but also if you're feeling oohs and ahs, I'm cool with that too.
I was thinking more on how actually singing something, some sort of lyrics, but not exactly with you. Maybe it will be in a different pattern. That I was thinking of that as well,
Okay.
or some responses or something. Uh,
Use
Let
the
me
warmth
see
of my
here.
outstretched arms, or the fire eternal. The fire eternally burning.
So, when you sing "Fire Eternal,"
Use the warmth of my outstretched arms, or the fire eternal.
Fire
The
Eternal.
fire eternally burning.
So I won't go on all the lyrics. For example, when I will repeat
Arms, or the fire eternal.
Fire eternal, eternally burning,
Yeah, I like that.
burning. Yeah, so like that.
Mhm.
So let's do this part first.
Cool.
Would you choose the warmth of my outstretched arms or the fire eternal?
Fire eternal,
The fire eternal. Would you choose the warmth of my outstretched arms or the fire eternal?
fire eternal,
The fire
eternal.
The fire eternally burning.
Fire eternal, eternally burning.
Would you choose the warmth of my outstretched arms or the fire eternal?
Fire eternal,
The fire
eternally burning.
a universal arms or the fire eternal.
Fire eternal,
The fire
eternally burning.
the fire
Eternally burning, eternally burning.
It's a weird transition because it's like it's lifting off of a D to an E to an F sharp major instead of the F sharp minor. So I actually think I gotta go back and re-record my vocals a little bit, and that's where I struggle with the fire eternally burning. D to an E to an F sharp major. Yep.
Okay, I can hear it.
Nice.
the fire
Eternally burning. But I will go. Eternally burning. Fire eternal,
the fire
eternally burning. Okay, cool.
Nice.
Choose the warmth of my outstretched arms or the fire eternal.
Fire eternal,
The
fire eternal. It's major.
choose the warmth of my outstretched arms or the fire eternal.
Fire eternal. Still shaking. Fire eternal. Fire eternal.
The fire
Eternal. Fire eternal. What chord is this? Fire eternal.
It's tricky because technically it's like an F sharp minor, but I'm playing an F sharp major at the end, so kind of doing like a slight key change. It's not exactly a key change, it's kind of a mote, but so it's got a wrong note in it basically. That right there. Nice. Yeah.
I'm doubling all the harmonies, so you have this technique.
Love it. Thank you.
Fire eternal, fire eternal, fire eternal, the fire eternal. Okay, cool. Now let's talk about this part. Fire eternal, fire eternal, the fire eternally burning. Okay, and then it's eternally burning. The fire eternally burning. Sure. Eternally burning.
Love it.
The fire eternally burning. The fire eternally burning.
Oh yeah.
The fire, the fire eternally burning. It's better.
Yeah.
The fire eternally burning. Okay. Now let's see. The next. Over here. Burning. So, oh yeah. You observe my words.
Oh, cool.
Something like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Slowly burning. A universal observe, but you misinterpret my words.
Yeah. That's cool.
You observe.
But you misinterpret my words. Repent or be blown.
Okay. You observe. You observe my words.
So is it,
My words.
there is a key change here. It's super slight. You might have caught it, but
Yeah, let's hear.
A universal observe, but you misinterpret my words. Repent or
I think it's for me, melodically it will work.
yeah. No, it was fine. Yeah, yeah.
You observe my words.
A universal observe, but you misinterpret my words. Repent or
You observe my words. You observe. What is the chord of it?
Yeah, for sure. So this round's a 4-chord round. So it's a B minor to an A to the E to the F major or F sharp major.
Okay. So it's a
Yep. Yep. Or, and then E to an F major, F to E to E F sharp major.
Okay, and then so it will be. So I think that will be you observe
Nice.
my words. Let's try this one.
Mhm.
You observe my words.
Nice.
a universal observe, but you misinterpret my words. Repent
That's
observe, but you misinterpret my words.
I think I will stay on F.
I think maybe what it needs to do is, so if I play it just if you sing it just with me real quick, or like my words you observe my words.
So you wanna go up on the my words?
I think so,
Can you
yeah.
do that?
Mhm.
You
You
observe my words, and then
a universal observe, but you misinterpret my words.
my words. Okay, let's
Yeah.
just re-sing this part. You observe my words. I'm just remembering this. You observe my words. Yeah, that would be cool.
A universal observe, but you misinterpret my words. Repent
Yeah, that fits better.
Yeah, and then you observe.
a universal observe, but you misinterpret my words. Repent or
You observe my words.
a universal observe, but you misinterpret my words. Repent or be
Nice.
And then with this part is you observe my words.
a universal observe, but you misinterpret my words. Repent or
Okay, let's start with them.
a universal
observe my words.
You observe my words. Repent or be you observe my words. Repent or be
Okay. And then after this, we have
my words. Repent or be blotted from my book.
okay. This could be harmonized.
My words. Repent or be blotted from my book.
Okay, I'll double it first. Repent, don't be blotted from my book.
My words. Repent or be blotted from my book.
Let me do it again. Repent, don't be blotted from my book.
My words. Repent or be blotted from my book.
Okay. Let's do it again.
My words. Repent or be blotted from my book.
Repent to be blotted from my book. Ta-da.
My words. Repent or be blotted from my book.
Could I throw a wrench in here? Because I like where you're going with this. So the obviously this is going to go into a crazy section with this this odd time signature stuff. Repent or be blotted from my book. If you could see if you could twang your harmonies up towards the end of it to crescendo into what's coming. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. If it doesn't work, don't worry about it.
You want only crescendo or do you want the slide?
The slide. Sorry, slide's the word I was looking for. Thank you.
Okay. My book.
Oh.
Okay, let's try that.
Cool.
This one.
My words. My words. Repent or be blotted from my book.
That feels cool.
And that, yeah, I think it's nice. And I'll just harmonize it here. Oh.
My words. Repent or be blotted from my book.
My book.
My words. Repent or be blotted from my book.
Dang.
Okay, cool. Let's just double.
My words. Repent or be blotted from my book. My words. Repent or be blotted from my book.
I'm not on time.
From my book.
Book.
Yeah.
My words. Repent or be blotted from my book.
That's cool.
Okay, cool. Let's test it one more here. Repent.
My words. Repent or be blotted from my book.
Book, book.
My words. Repent or be blotted from my book.
Okay.
My words. Repent or be blotted from my book.
Yes.
Repent or be blotted from my book.
That's so cool.
Repent or be blotted from my book.
Yes.
Okay, I think this section is done. Let's
Yeah.
hear it,
Fire eternal. The fire eternal.
okay, this is not double. Fire eternal.
Fire eternal. The fire eternal.
Fire eternal.
Fire eternal. The fire eternal. Fire eternal. The fire eternally burning. You should observe my words. Repent or be blotted from my book.
I would do you observe. I would add high.
The highs, yeah. I was thinking the same. I almost wonder if it needs the highs right before that line too. I can't remember what the line is. What the line before that.
I think I can do for the whole
Okay.
chorus, for the whole bridge.
Fire eternal.
Fire eternal, but just
Yeah.
like a soft
Sure.
fire.
Fire eternal.
Yes.
Eternal.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Fire eternal. Eternally
And then
burning.
Yeah. See, I feel like that right there, the eternally burning, needs to soar because of what that line is.
eternally burning.
Eternally burning.
What do I hear? Eternal. Let's do like it's an ad lib or something. like
Cool.
that.
I love it.
Eternally burning.
Eternally burning.
Let's do it again. Eternally burning.
Eternally burning.
I almost wonder if you kept it up rather than going down with it. Like, can it go up actually?
Okay, yeah.
Eternally burning.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Eternally burning.
Yes.
Eternally burning.
And make him feel it.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. Let's do this part now.
You should observe my word.
You observe.
You
You observe my word.
You should observe my words. Repent or
You. Let me see.
you should observe my words. Repent or
You observe.
you should observe my words. Repent or be
And then prepare the
my words. Repent or be blotted from my book.
you
need one more high ad lib like we did here.
Yeah.
Eternally burning, my words repent or be blotted from my book. Repent or be blotted from my book. My words repent or be blotted from my book.
Yeah, just an ad lib.
I like it.
My words repent or be blotted from my book. Repent or be blotted from my book. My words repent or be blotted from my book.
Dang.
Okay, sorry, it's morning.
No, I love it. It's great. It's awesome. I saw that you do the whistle singing. I was like, I wonder if we're gonna get to that. This is
You
cool.
saw that?
Yeah, I was reading through all your profile and stuff. I assume it's not something you do every day, but like this is sounding amazing.
Yeah, whistle not so much.
Yeah, I figured not.
But
It's very cool that you can though. But this is sounding awesome. I didn't think we'd go this high, but this sounds awesome. The more you add to it, the more sick it sounds. Thank you. I didn't think it could be this soulful.
I like adding all the soulful stuff.
Yeah.
That's my major.
That's awesome. It's not my experience, so I was excited to see that you could add that. I just had no idea how to direct it. So thank you for doing your thing.
Oh, it's my pleasure. And it's a really cool song. Do you want to do anything else? Because this part is...
Yeah, I feel good about this. The only other thing I can think, how much time we have? We've got about 5-ish minutes.
We have about 5 to 10 minutes.
Let's jump to... we can play with it. I don't know if there's enough time, but if we go to, I'm not sure how much you can see on the session. Oh, you have all the notes up there. That's crazy. So you see the 11/8 part that happens after this. There's the 11/8 part, and then after the 11/8 part with all those notes, those are the drumming notes from yesterday. After that section, there's the guitar solo section. I think it says I think it says funky beat ride, and then there's one that says funky beat hi-hat after that. Do you see those notes up there?
Oh. Funky beat. Funky half time.
Yep.
I can see.
Start from right there, and then I'll kind of show you. I think you'll probably hear it where there could be some like vocalization in there.
Okay. Let's see.
This part basically, where you have the string section come in. I don't know what I'd do though. I mean, it'd probably take too long to stack a bunch of like harmonies there. So I don't know if we have enough time to really get into anything crazy there.
We can follow the string.
Yeah, that could be cool. I like that. Yep, that's
I
it.
think I won't go too far. Then I'll stop there.
Sure. Nice.
Okay, and then no, it should be here. Okay, and then let's see. Oh, yeah. Okay, cool. Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, and then
Yeah. Yeah.
okay.
Heck yeah.
Okay, I think that's done. Yeah, we can wrap up.
Hell yeah. Thank you so much. That was great.
It's
Fantastic.
my pleasure.
I really had,
And
yeah.
really pleasure working with you.
You as well. Thank you so much. I really didn't know. Everyone on Musiversal has been so good. I'm always impressed every time. But you know, you just never know sometime. And I wasn't sure. You know, your styles were more soul, jazz, and stuff. And I don't necessarily do soul jazz. I don't know exactly what my stuff would be called if it's just not rock. But I really like the addition that you brought to a music that is not necessarily jazz or soul. So this is fucking sick. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we all have our backgrounds here in Musiversal, but mostly, most of us are universal
Yeah.
musicians.
Yeah.
So we can do different styles. I mean, yes, of course, jazz background does its impact. That's why they say jazz and soul background, because I went to jazz school.
Okay.
And, I write myself more R&B
Okay. Yeah.
and soul kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I can sing different styles.
Yeah.
That's not a problem.
No, but it's
Rock-
really good. It's overall. Do you have your own music out? Because I think I on Musiversal it just shows kind of the sessions you did and stuff. And I was like, dang, I wish I could have looked up some of your personal stuff.
Yeah, I do have. You can look out on Spotify, Ali Rozario. But
Okay.
there's only one. I have two projects actually.
Okay.
Which are solo projects. Which is one is Ali Rozario, which is me,
Yep.
myself personally. But I also have an alter ego
Nice.
project, which is dark pop.
Dark pop is sick. That's awesome. Damn, I wish we would have
Yeah.
done. I've got a song that's sort of a dark '80s inspired track called "Dancing with Our
Yeah,
Darkness."
so
I sh-
you can look. We can look. I don't know if you have Instagram.
Yeah.
On Instagram, there's me, Ali Rozario. I have a link over there.
Okay.
And there's another artist on Instagram. I always tag her.
Yeah.
It's me,
Okay. Yeah.
but I always tag. She's my second personality. I wouldn't
No,
say that.
No, it's fine. I get it. My name's Jack, but Jack is not my legal name. I have an alter ego that I use for the music stuff, and
Okay.
I'll
So-
add you. But you'll find I'm gonna add you as my Grand Kitten, which is my band. It's just me, but
Oh, nice. Okay, so this is I'm writing in the chat. This is my
oh, perfect,
personality, second personality.
awesome.
I would
I'm
say.
excited to hear it. Dark pop.
Yeah, it's on Spotify it's Ryvan R1VYN. Yeah, I'm doing it with one Canadian producer. He's also Russian and Canadian.
Gotcha.
So he's from my hometown, so he's cool.
Gotcha.
And my personal stuff, like Eli Rosario, it's more like soul, R&B,
That makes sense. Yeah.
nice,
Yeah. The pretty
nice
stuff.
and sweet.
Right. I saw. Yeah, I heard the lyrics that were on your Musiversal page were a little dark, a little death and despair.
That was from someone from, I think that was.
I was
song
wondering,
someone
yeah.
From Musiversal.
That makes sense. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Let's see. So R1,
Okay.
R1. I'm gonna look it up real quick just so I got it. VYN.
That's on Spotify.
Oh, that's on Spotify. Got it. That's not Instagram.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
On Instagram, you can find me as Rozario and _ I have the second page. It will be I'm like that.
Oh, got it. Okay, so I'm not. I'm kind of spell it with one word. Sorry. Rally Rozario _ on that, and then I am. Oh, cool. Okay, that's the Discord. I don't get on Discord enough. Do you? Yeah, I've got a bunch of. Maybe I'm older. I don't know, but I have a Discord, so maybe I should get on that more. Okay, I've got that screenshotted, so I've got all those things. But yes, I'm adding you on. Are you holding a teacup? That's you, right?
No.
No. Okay, that's not you. I was gonna say I didn't think that was you. Why can't I see it? Ali. Oh, it's with a Z. Oh my gosh.
Z. Yeah.
Jack. Come on, Jack. Singer, music creator. That makes a lot more sense. And there we go. And followed. Cool. Oh, and you're friends with Horacio. Horacio just did
Of
the
course.
Horacio did the drums on this one last night. Actually, I haven't added his drums in yet. And then the string section is, I think this one's Kimberly Derflinger and Emmanuel Pavon.
Oh, nice. Yeah, but Horacio and I, we joined Musiversal somewhere around the same year.
Okay.
He joined like I think 6 months before I joined.
Gotcha.
He was the one supporting me actually at the beginning a lot.
Yeah. Was it hard? Was it hard? I've always wondered how starting up, was it difficult?
It wasn't difficult because the team makes it easy for you.
Okay.
They're really good at just making your life easy over here.
Gotcha.
But there were some complications that I had to learn
Okay.
over the years, over the months. You know? It just some stuff of exporting files and all of that.
Yeah.
But recording wise, mostly it's always has been smooth
Yeah.
for me. Maybe because I had some experience of recording before in college and in my real life, as an artist.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't have much of complications for that.
Yeah. Mostly just the
It's
process. It sounds like probably, right?
Yeah, the process, and then the people. I had to learn that there are different kind of people
Yep.
who works with you, and different musicians as well, and we are all very creative.
Yeah.
Sometimes super creative, and then I had to understand that here I'm more a session musician, but so there have to be a slight age between me being super creative and being a session musician as well.
Yeah.
So some producers like you today, you gave me freedom,
Mhm.
so I could create something on top of your line.
Yeah.
Because you said you don't know what you would like to do, but I've already had an idea before the session
Which
what I
I'm
wanted to do.
hugely appreciative of.
Yeah, but there are some producers who will come and they will specifically want
Yeah.
that way.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, but there will be some producers that they don't know what they would like to do. They'll just throw all the responsibilities on you.
Yeah.
And there's another way that they want it specifically in their way, and there are others who want it some way in between.
Mhm.
Like they want to take a part in it, yeah, but they don't want to be too much from their side. They want it to be from my side.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then there are producers who don't even come for sessions.
Oh yeah. I that always seemed crazy to me. I can't imagine not joining the session just because I like to be a part of the process. The creative process is such a huge part for me. I can't imagine giving that up.
Yeah, but there are producers that will just send their stuff. I never met them.
Yeah.
I don't know how they look like. I don't know how they sound like.
Yeah.
That's all I know. And yeah, they're cool. They just send us their stuff, and
Is that
I
easier or
will do
harder? Is it easier to kind of not like you just got notes and stuff and you're able to just kind of focus, not have to deal with this interaction, or is it nice to have the creative interaction? I
It's
guess.
the same.
Yeah.
For me, it's the same. I like to collaborate.
Yeah.
When someone is in the session, it disciplines me as well.
Mm.
When it's an offline session, you never know. We know that it's 45 minutes, but sometimes we never know when to stop for those sessions.
Yeah.
And especially if it's the last session,
Right.
you'll be like, never mind, 5 minutes more, and then you complete this. 5 minutes more, like that. So.
Yeah.
When it's an online session, I'm more disciplined and I'm more focused on what I want to do for you.
Yeah.
Right? During the offline session, it's much more free.
Mhm.
You're still focused on your work, but for that, I have my life hack. I put the timer
Mhm.
on my hand watch,
Yeah.
and then just 45 minutes, and I have to do that work within that 45
Yeah.
minutes.
That makes
I
sense.
don't go through. I don't work on my own pace.
Yeah.
Here, I'm just okay. There's an offline session, but it's still at 11:40.
Mhm.
So at 11:40, I put a timer 45 minutes, and I just work within that time.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's cool. Musiversal has been fun.
That's awesome. How long have you been doing it?
More than 2 years.
Wow, that's great. How many sessions do you think you've done at this point?
I don't know, but more than 2,000.
Yeah,
I think.
that's what I work with. Nikos, violin viola player, and that was what he said to me. He said, "Yeah, he was like, your music's so old school. I've not out of 2,000 sessions, I've never heard anything this like old school rock." I was like, first of all, thank you, but also 2,000 sessions.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Oh yeah."
Yeah.
So it's crazy.
Yeah, we had a lot. I mean, I have about 25, 30 sessions per week. So
Wow.
20 or 25, like that.
Yeah.
So within 2 years,
Mhm.
of course, I didn't join with 20 sessions. First they gave me some sessions to see if
Oh sure.
I am working for the platform.
Yeah.
And then we're adding up sessions slowly,
Yeah.
gradually, and I turned up now with like 20 or 25. I don't remember.
Yeah.
Completely. So it's just we get many sessions, but it's not hard when
Yeah.
you look at it in a week. It's okay.
Just part of the day job, yeah. Well, but still,
Yeah.
the amount of experience you guys are all getting, and I don't want to take up all your time, but like, it's crazy to me because like, whatever happens to Musiversal in the long run, because who knows, but like, you guys are gonna have this huge block of experience chunked into like such a small period of time, to where like the stuff you'd be able to do beyond Musiversal just seems crazy to me, because that amount of
Oh, yeah.
experience, that quick amount of time is like boot camp.
Oh yes, this is I actually learned from Musiversal more than I learned in college, to be honest.
Yeah, real life experience, yeah.
Like it's no joke.
Mhm.
It's like really, it's I've done more styles, genres
Yeah.
in Musiversal than I did in 10 years before Musiversal.
Yeah.
So it's great. For me, it's super great, and I love to learn different music and different stuff, and I love to experiment with styles, because it was always my dream to create some new genre or
Oh
music
yeah.
style.
Yeah.
So I love to experiment. I love to do all this crazy
Mhm.
backing vocals stacks.
Well, you're very
I
good
know
at it.
for some people it's too crazy, you know.
No, it's great.
But I do love to do. I get a lot of gospel stuff here
Oh sure, that makes
because
sense.
because I do stacks,
Mhm.
heavy stacks for vocals.
Yeah.
So everyone who does gospel, they will be like, okay, not everyone, but I get a lot gospel and soul
Yeah.
over here, just because I do
You're really
I
good
do
at
that.
it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I do a lot of. I don't. I'm a nerd.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's fine. That's
So with harmonies.
yeah.
So I do that because I just like it. I just like to. If you see me working, I always ask what chord is that. I just don't want to spend my time
Oh yeah, yeah.
brainstorming, looking out for the chord. So
Mhm.
if you have the chord chart in your mind, I just ask what
Yeah,
chord
no,
is
of
that.
course.
But if you don't know, I will usually hear it and
Oh, yeah.
play it on the piano, and then I see the notes. So I usually work towards harmony
Yeah.
that is written. I can work by ear,
Mhm.
but sometimes I do like to work by chords, so
Yeah.
I can create even cooler harmonies.
No, it makes sense. Watching you work today, because I know I do a lot of weird chords and odd stuff. And this wasn't crazy odd, but there was a few throw off things to where if you're used to more regular stuff. But as soon as you picked it up, you had it, and then like this way you were able to stack it like so quick was very impressive. I can't do that. Like that's really impressive.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, that's our job.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, I gotta go for the next session.
For
I'm
sure.
going to send you the files right now.
Yep.
Yeah, and I'll hope to see you soon.
Awesome. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Have a good night, or have a good rest of your day. I'm going to bed. But you
you.
have a good day, and good luck with the rest of your stuff. It's nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Good working with you.
Okay, have a good night. Bye.
All right. Bye. Awesome. All right, cool. Well, that was better than I thought. Like I said, I don't know if I said it quite as much at the very beginning, but I really didn't have a lot of expectations for that particular session just because I didn't really have any ideas of what I wanted to do. And I really like what she added. I want to go back and see what works, what doesn't work. But I think definitely at least the crescendo ending that she did there at the end, definitely that with like the slide ups and stuff, and the tension that she brought to that really helps the transition for that final lyric going into the. I think that's going to be super cool, and that's going to really set that. That's going to set that up to make that section feel a lot more grandiose than it currently is with just my dang voice on it. So super cool. Very nice girl. Very talented, clearly. Very different from Claire, stylistically, right? She's got like there's definitely the soul in there on her voice that she just brings with it. I don't know if it's the jazz or it's the soul, but whereas Claire's a little more straight, a little more poppy, I would say, honestly. And I would definitely choose both differently. I think this was a better choice for this song, and I wish I would have known about the gospel thing because I might have leaned into that a little more. Because this is sort of in the, I almost call Grand Kitten stuff a little bit. Not gospel, but spiritual. It's sort of in the spiritual realm, and in a way, that's kind of what I'm writing. I'm writing, am I writing spiritual music? I mean, kind of, right? I think my wife Jamie said it at one point. She's like, it kind of feels like church music, and I was like, cool. I'm fine with that, honestly, because I hated the church music that we played growing up because it was so boring. It was so boring, and I used to say, I was like, is this the best that you all have to offer God? Is these boring ass songs? And granted, I grew up fundamental Baptist. I was listening to all the traditional, Jesus, 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 type songs that were just clunky piano stuff. And it was just so infuriating to me because I was like, this cannot be the whole of music. And it was funny because at one point the church ended up, there was this couple that came to the church that used to work at like Disney or something. I think the guy was an opera singer, or no, maybe his wife was an opera singer, and then he was like a concert pianist. And the first time I heard him play, they played at the church, right? They do the Sunday services every once in a while. And oh my God, the first time I heard him play piano, I was like, there is music. There is music. Because I wasn't allowed to listen to music growing up. I wasn't allowed to listen to like anything secular and stuff. And I remember the first time I heard them, and it didn't matter if it was a church song or it was a song about Jesus. It was the fact that I was really hearing musicianship, like crazy good harmony and like these crazy piano runs and stuff. And while I'm not a big opera person, like her voice was phenomenal. And like, but it wasn't just the vocalization. It wasn't just like the performance. It wasn't their necessary skills. It was the composition. It was the composition. It was the harmonic structure under it. That was just so much more interesting than anything else that's happening. Anyway, so it's really cool to see what Ali did today to this song, adding in kind of more her soul, a little bit of gospel to this track. I wasn't sure when she first started doing the low stuff because in my head I was hearing high stuff as I was kind of indicating earlier on. She eventually brought the highs, and that felt like that was right. But even without the highs, I thought the low stuff she did was really cool. But the highs really brought it. Once she kind of got warmed up and really got into her voice, it was like, there it is. That's the sauce we were looking for to make that thing, tasty. So anyway, I'm excited to go back to those tracks and listen to them. I think this was successful. I really, like I said, I had no expectations, wasn't sure how to go, and I feel very confidently it was pretty cool. And she was super cool to work with. I would definitely recommend again for a certain type of thing. Again, I would use Claire for more straight poppy type stuff. I prefer what Claire did, I think, for Holy Absent Father. I don't know. I think her gospel playing would have been cool, and that's honestly, you probably could have flip-flopped them. They both would have been super cool. It's just a different taste, you know what I mean? Which is super cool. And it just goes to show how awesome Musiversal is. You can pretty much hire anyone on here, and they're all going to bring something really great to the A game. It's cool, too. I wasn't sure at first. I felt like the more encouragement I gave her for me liking the stuff, the more she got into it and kind of like wanted to push herself more. You know, there's always a level of like, you want to impress the people that you're working for and stuff like that. And I think she kind of fell into that a little bit and try and, you know, the more I was into it, the more she's like, oh, let me give something more to it, which is super cool because that's the creative process. But anyway, I gotta get to bed. It's 11:39 my time, and big exciting news for the future for stuff that I looked at earlier today. I don't want to reveal it yet, but oh man, big stuff happening for the channel maybe. But thanks for joining. If you joined, I really always appreciate when you stop by and check out the channel. If you like Ali, like you know, she had her Instagram up there and stuff like that, and she's got her own personal music and stuff like that. Go check her out, Ali Rozario with a Z. I'll try and put some links in the thing down below. But excited to check out her solo stuff at some point. But I'm out. Yeah, I don't know what else to say other than that. But thank you, Ali, for joining. Thank you for being awesome on this track. Horacio on the drums, Emmanuel on the cello, and Kimberly on the violin. I'll see you next time.
I heard you calling my name today. I heard you saying a little prayer to me. I saw you looking up for a sign to see. But I hear faith, it just don't work that way.